You can see now I have full control with my feet as to which pickups are going to be active on the guitar. Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to set up a toggle foot switch for the piezo pickup inside of my electric guitar. So behind me here I've got the brand new PRS SE Hollowbody 2 piezo pickup guitar, and I've run into a little bit of a problem just in streamlining my performance workflow. Now the guitar's absolutely exceptional. It's a fantastic guitar. If you want to see my review of it, check out this video over here. But something that I've encountered is, because obviously there's two input jacks on the guitar, one goes to your electric guitar amp, the second one goes to your acoustic guitar amp, so you have an acoustic guitar sound and an electric guitar sound. Well, switching between the two pickups can sometimes be a little bit cumbersome, because you have to like turn one of the pickups all the way down to 0, then turn the piezo pickup all the way up to 10, and it just, you sometimes physically do not have enough time to switch pickups during your performance. So I thought about, how does Alex Lifeson do this inside of Rush? He's synonymous for using a piezo pickup in his electric guitars. He's been doing it for like decades. So I thought that guy will know how to set this up correctly. So I found a video and he talked about his setup in the Clockwork Angels tour, talked through his pedal board and how he had a select switch for the piezo element. So you could essentially just click a button, mute it, click a button and unmute it, depending on whether he wanted his magnetic pickups or a combination or just his piezo element pickup. Pretty cool, very clever guitar setup, and that's what we're going to try and emulate and replicate in today's video. So I've got two options to try and set this up today. The first one is this mute switch for a microphone. So you just click this on and it mutes the microphone. You can see, you plug your XLRs in. So I've got some cables to convert the guitar connection to fit this, so it should hopefully work perfectly fine. And the second option would be an AB switch or an ABY switch like the one I have here. Now I'm not going to go with this setup because I think it's going to be quite convoluted, because we'll plug the piezo element in, then run like a cable out, and then have a load of blank stuff that we're not using. So it's just going to be a waste of space on my pedal board. So we're not going to run this, and we're going to run this. Now you could just simply run a tuner pedal and it's going to be pretty much exactly the same, but I'll talk about why I'm not going to do that when we go over to the pedal board, which we're going to do right now. So this is my pedal board over here. This is for my electric guitar. Now, if you actually want to see me build this pedal board and the decisions why I chose the pedals I've got, then check out this video over here. But if you're not interested, then let's just crack on with today's tutorial. So what I'm thinking is the signing off foot switch could go in the top right over here, and then this would allow me to mute my piezo element by clicking in this foot switch. And then obviously over here, I have my standard tuner, which would just mute my electric guitar anyways. Now, like I said, you could do this with a tuner, but I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to run this Boss tuner or whatever I have over here. And the main reason is because it requires power. So in order for me to set up this mute switch, I would have to run a 9-volt power lead to this foot switch on my pedal board, which is just a bit of a waste of power coming from my power brick over here. So if I wanted to run other pedals, I would run out of power pretty quick. So the reason why I'm opting for this mute switch is because it does not require any form of power, because you're just basically running the wire through and switching it on and off by, disengaging the actual connection. So that's why I'm opting for the signing off foot switch. It doesn't require any power, so that then means I have free power options in my power brick for other pedals that I might want to expand on my pedal board. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to run the guitar into this foot switch using this fancy cable that I've got over here. So this cable is simply just a XLR cable on one end, and then it has a guitar jack lead on the other end. So this just basically means we can adapt the guitar jack into this foot switch. Now, obviously, if you're buying things purposely for this setup, then you may as well just buy a mute switch that already has guitar jacks on it. But I just already had this one with microphone inputs, so I'm just going to try and make it work for my setup so I don't have to go and buy another foot switch. Right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to plug in this purpose-built XLR to guitar jack lead into the foot switch. Now, obviously, if you bought the correct type of foot switch, you wouldn't need this converter cable, but that's all we've got to work with today. Now, this would then plug into our piezo pickup on our electric guitar. So this will allow us to now mute our piezo pickup when we route the direct out into our amplifier or our mixer desk. Now today I am going to run my piezo element directly into my audio interface or your mixer console, because that's personally how I prefer to run my piezo element. I just find it super easy, you know. There's no point bringing an acoustic guitar amp when you can just route it straight into your PA speakers that you're bringing with you to the gig anyways. So right here I've just got a standard XLR jack, so I'll plug this into the direct out, and then this is going straight into my mixing console. So you can see right now we've got everything plugged in roughly. Obviously we would do some cable management. I've now got my guitar and I'm going to demonstrate this in action. So we have our tuner to mute the electric guitar. So you can see right now there is nothing coming through the electric guitar amp. You can only hear the piezo element. Now if I mute the signing off foot switch, you will now see there's nothing coming through at all. I no longer have a piezo element, and I can unmute my magnetic pickups. You can see now I have full control with my feet as to which pickups are going to be active on the guitar. Now obviously previously, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the only way to control this was to turn down the pickups and then turn up the piezo pickup, turn down the piezo element, turn up the magnetic pickups, and this at times got very frustrating while performing because you didn't physically have time to remove your hand from picking the strings to adjust your pickups. So now my feet can do that, and I can continue to play, and I can seamlessly break into an acoustic part, break into an electric part, and then even join the two sounds together. So if you want to see my performance video with this PRS piezo pickup guitar, then be sure to check out this video down below. And also be sure to click the subscribe button, because I do 3 videos just like this one every single week. So if you don't want to miss those, turn that notification bell to on. But as always, I've been Ben Rollins. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.